This week in U.S. immigration news, we are going to cover clear low-priority immigration cases, Ukrainians at the U.S.-Mexico border are stuck in legal limbo, CDC to phase out border restrictions, possible increase in asylum requests and immigration, 35,000 more seasonal worker visas, GOP attempting to link Title 42 to coronavirus deal, 3 states sue over the end of Title 42. The Biden administration will potentially clear hundreds of thousands of deportation and asylum cases pending before immigration courts. On Sunday, Immigration and Customs Enforcement (ICE) sent a memo directing its lawyers to review cases and try to clear low-priority cases under enforcement guidelines the administration created last year. Currently, there is a backlog of 1.7 million cases. By clearing low-priority cases, the American Immigration Lawyers Association estimates this would include at least 700,000 low-priority cases, equaling about 40% of the backlog. ICE has not released their estimate of how many cases would be cleared under this plan. Conflicting information from the Biden administration has left thousands of Ukrainian refugees stuck in a legal limbo. Currently, the U.S.-Mexico border is closed to asylum seekers because of the public health policy called Title 42. Initially, the U.S. blocked Ukrainian refugees from entering the country through Mexico, but eventually the U.S. began admitting some asylum seekers on humanitarian parole about 3 weeks ago. A memo from the DHS told border officials that Ukrainians may be allowed into the U.S. on a case-by-case basis. Last week the Biden administration announced plans to welcome up to 100,000 Ukrainians through different pathways such as the U.S. Refugee Admission Program and non-immigrant and immigrant visas. Even with these two announcements, many Ukrainians are not receiving the help they were expecting at the southern border. On Friday, the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, announced it will be ending Title 42 on May 23. The agency said it will be appropriate to lift Title 42 in May because of the lower levels of transmission in the U.S. and at the border, the protective measures available, and the higher vaccination rates among U.S. CBP personnel. Title 42 will be ending gradually to provide the DHS enough time to increase protective measures at the border, including providing vaccines for migrants.
If you are new to our channel, welcome and please subscribe to stay in the loop. We offer free 15-minute consultations if your case is qualified, so we can point you in the right direction. Stay tuned for the secret code later in the show.
Ricardo Zuniga, the Biden administration's special envoy for the Northern Triangle region, says the U.S. is likely to have an increase in asylum requests and immigration. Within the span of 2 weeks, democracy in Central America appears to be facing a downfall. An anti-corruption judge in Guatemala went into exile on March 21 due to threats against her life over cases that involved Guatemalan officials and the country's president. President of El Salvador has recently made strict arrests in response to a spike in homicides within the country. Former President of Honduras, Juan Orlando Hernandez, is facing extradition to the U.S. due to accusations of being involved with drug cartels trafficking cocaine to America. These challenges in Central America may result in a rise in immigration to the United States. The Biden administration announced on Thursday that it is making an additional 35,000 seasonal worker visas available for American businesses to hire foreign workers for summer positions. The visa program, known as H-2B visa program, allows American businesses to hire foreign workers for seasonal positions in the fields of hospitality, tourism, or landscaping. Secretary of Homeland Security, Alejandro N. Mayorkas stated the additional visas will help American businesses in need of workers for the summer due to the current demand in the labor market. Of the 35,000 additional visas, 23,500 will be available for returning workers from the last 3 years and 11,500 will be reserved for people from Haiti, Honduras, Guatemala, and El Salvador. Republicans are considering linking a Trump-era immigration policy to a coronavirus relief deal which senators aim to pass by the end of the week. GOP senators are pushing for a vote targeting the Biden administration's plan to end Title 42 as part of a debate over a $10 billion coronavirus relief deal. To pass the coronavirus aid deal, Senate leadership will need cooperation from all 100 senators, which could give Republicans leverage to push an amendment vote. the Biden administration announced last week its plan to end Title 42, a Trump-era health policy that allows migrants at the border to be expelled to their home country or Mexico due to the pandemic. 3 states on Monday sued the Biden administration due to its plan to end the Trump-era pandemic policy known as Title 42. The Biden administration announced on Friday that it plans to lift Title 42 restrictions on May 23. As a result of this announcement, Missouri, Arizona, and Louisiana filed suit against the administration. Go figure, the lawsuit seeks to prevent the administration from lifting Title 42, arguing the CDC violated the Administrative Procedures Act by failing to allow for a comment period on its revocation. The suit expresses concern that lifting Title 42 would cause a surge of immigration at the border that may overwhelm state and federal resources. The suit lists 20 defendants, including every agency involved with either public health or the border.
Friends, show us some love and smash the like button. It doesn't cost you anything. If you have an immigration problem or need a second opinion because you cannot get a hold of your own lawyer, schedule a meeting with our team. Share information with our CARES team and they will help you get scheduled with our legal team. Now here's a secret code to unlock the free 15 minutes.